talk about it. Hi, I'm Loretta Ragsdell. I'm the Executive Director of the Tri-Center League. We're here today with some of my youth representatives, and we're going to talk about a campaign that we're launching on Mother's Day 2011, where we're asking people who care to adopt a teen to help us make a difference in the lives of children who are homeless. Every night in Illinois, some 2,000 teens go to sleep nowhere. They walk the street, they ride the buses, they sleep in abandoned cars, they sleep wherever they can. They get sold into prostitution and other unspeakable things. Christina is our youth representative, and she's going to help with this campaign. Also, I have Chelsea with me, and I have Nikita with me, who's one of our board of director members. And we're going to just talk a little bit about why we're involved in the Adopt a Teen program and why it's important that we come up with a solution for the future of tomorrow America's teen.
Well, I got involved because there are a lot of teens out there that don't have a place to sleep and eat, and they're kicked out of their homes over some reason, and they need a place to sleep. I think it's a good idea because there are shelters for pregnant women with their children and other shelters, but there aren't any for just teens just needing a place to sleep. So I think it's a great idea.
That's really great. And Chelsea, what about you?
I think it's a good idea because teens can't really control what happens in their lives because they're young. They're still experimenting with who they are in their lives. So if something happens in their family, then they need to be able to see that there's somewhere I can go, somewhere I can get help, somewhere where somebody cares. And that's the basis of what it is. We need to care about these kids because they are the future. And it sounds like a cliche, but it's true.
Okay, Nikita, how did we rope you into this?
Well, I met you guys here at this job fair, and as I walk around and talk to different ones, one of the things that I'm most passionate about are children. And our children, one thing, I'll go back to the old-fashioned thing that says it takes a village to raise a child. So I'm very much interested in this village that you're starting to build here. And so I like to be a part of that village as a build for the teens. Our teens are not just our future, they are our today. And as we get them educated and get them where they need to be here in life, because they need to know what their tomorrow holds. And so they need to start doing that today. So they're our today.
And Bill?
Well, I've listened to everything and it sounds so good, and it's a reality. I think that if we're going to get the teens on the right track, at least halfway on the right track, we must take the materialistic values and put them aside and bring those old-fashioned morals somewhat back into place. Because like you say, it takes a village to raise a child. And when I come along, there were problems, but everybody cared. So certainly the parent that brings the kid in the world has a responsibility, certainly. But nobody can do anything all alone. We all need help. And we can't just see teens out there struggling and say, well, okay, what are their parents doing? They're bad, and just turn their back. We have to go the distance with them because teens will challenge you like we challenged our parents. But the difference back in the day, our parents didn't stop challenging us. Now you have a teen that over challenges the parent. After so long the parent can't get it, then they give in and start to more or less pay for acceptance, give the teen everything they want or something like that. Well, I'm a firm believer of each generation has more than the other, but I'm a firm believer and still a believer of you can't give everybody a child everything he or she wants all the time because that spoils it, and I'm still a firm believer of that. A lot of things I didn't like as a teenager, but as I grew older, if I didn't like it, I would probably be in jail or something.
Okay.
You see, so none of us are perfect, but we still need guidance.
So if you're interested in getting involved in our campaign, visit our website, www.thetrycenter.org. That's TheTryCenter.org.